There are countless tools that are used in the Lean philosophy. We can mention SMED, morning meetings, process control, Kanban, just-in-time, value stream analysis, one-point lessons, Pareto analysis, Fishbone diagrams, Kaizen, Standardization, 5S, 5 Whys, value stream mapping, and A3, to name a few. Since this is an introductory course, we shall now have a look at only 4 of them: 5S, A3, morning meetings, and 5 Whys. Let us start with the tool 5S. The name is derived from the 5 stages: sorting, systematizing, shining, standardizing, and securing the new standards. Briefly stated, 5S is a tool for creating order and tidiness at a work site, so that everything is ready for efficient production. But it's also a step towards changing a work environment and creating a new culture. Let us go through what each of the 5 S's entail. Sorting. In this process, one focuses on finding out what is relevant for the job at hand and ensuring that it is in place. Whatever is not relevant for the job is to be removed. Here, such things will be thrown out. Systematizing. In this process, the focus is on efficient location and, if necessary, storing. This also means that things must function in an optimal way. Painting of floors and ensuring that there is sufficient cabinet space are representative of a few of many factors involved here. A place for everything and everything in its proper place is the mindset to strive for. Shining. When the 2 above tasks have been carried out, the next step is to undertake a thorough cleanup of the workplace. Some reasons for carrying this out involve uncovering faults and deficiencies that can hinder efficiency, leakages, and such. But it also serves to create a more pleasant working environment. Is something not working? Fix it. Standardizing. Here, the focus is on standardizing the best work methods and practices. Employee involvement comes naturally through this process. Securing. This is definitely the greatest challenge. In other words, achieving the standard that has been arrived at until, over time, it becomes the new way that work is done. Many Lean initiatives begin with 5S. Often, changes such as Lean encounter resistance. But experience shows that using the 5S tool as a first step can make the implementation easier. It's difficult to argue against having a tidy and presentable workplace. A3 is a problem-solving tool. A3 derives its name from the size format of the paper used. Everything must fit onto one sheet of paper. The challenge is to explain the problem and the solution in a one-pager. The main purpose of the A3 problem-solving method is to analyze the problem situation back to its root cause, and then to find a direct solution to whatever the problem is. This is recorded in writing, along with the expected results and a plan for follow-up. It's always more challenging and more time-consuming to be brief and concise, and to succeed in using only one sheet of paper. And as always, it is the process of creating an A3 that is the most important part. Those with ownership of the problem are involved in making the A3. Step 1. Present a brief background of the problem. Step 2. Explain the current situation and make a clear problem statement. Step 3. State clearly the goal or desired outcome. Step 4. Undertake a mini analysis of what the root of the problem might be. 5 times why might be useful in this case or other analytical methods. Step 5. Put forward recommendations for countermeasures. Step 6. Prepare a progress plan for the execution of the measures. Step 7. Write briefly how this shall be followed up going forward. 5 whys. The 5 why analysis is a method used to find the original cause of problems in a process. The method is based on progressively asking why until one has found the root cause of the problem. Sometimes 3 whys are enough, while at other times there might be more than 5. The 5 why analysis will be used consistently for all defects and on an ongoing basis so that at all times the focus is maintained on finding the root causes, eliminating defects. It flows from the nature of the procedure that use of this tool will advance the task of ongoing improvement. The tool is often used in the analysis phase within an A3. Morning meetings are meetings where problem areas and possible improvements are discussed. Problems are pure gold. Embrace digressions. The meetings do not necessarily have to take place every morning, but must be on a strict regular basis. During the course of the meetings, brainstorming should take place around problems and suggestions for solutions. And special teams should be given responsibility for solving the problem and implementing the improvements. The meetings are always carried out while the participants are standing. Seated meetings have a tendency to use a great deal of time getting organized for the meeting. Morning meetings should not exceed 15 minutes. Many companies lump together their morning meetings. Problems that are not solved in the production by 7 o'clock are discussed in the morning meeting of middle managers at 7:30. And if they are not solved there either, they are brought up further in the management system. In this way, management has full oversight before 10 o'clock of the challenges that the company is facing. Through the morning meetings, the focus is maintained on ongoing improvement.